Hello, this is Stephen Bruckman with Hunting Land Advisors, and as always, here's my direct phone number if you need to reach out to me, and also an email address that easily reaches me as well. Continuing on with these knowledge videos on hunting leases tailored towards both landowners and hunters, and I'm going to cover a really important topic today, especially for landowners, and that is alternatives to a traditional lease. By now, hopefully, if you've been watching these videos, you have a fair understanding of what a hunting lease is. Well, oftentimes I work with landowners that just for various reasons are a little bit worried about doing a traditional lease. So I'm going to go ahead and go through some of those reasons. Really, I'll just start with, for the most part, if a landowner is reluctant to enter in a hunting lease, a traditional hunting lease, it's because especially family are already hunting it. Right here you can see that I just pulled up the peak month to hunt deer. And most hunters know this, maybe most landowners don't, but really November is probably the month. I always say Halloween to Thanksgiving is the best I've seen in my areas where I've hunted a lot, Kentucky and Indiana. This can change. So this is November, say for the state of Kentucky, but I believe if you scroll down, it will show, let's see, I believe I saw Alabama, which again I'm familiar with. Not seeing it, it was right here. Okay, yeah, here we go. So I'm familiar with this as well. So say this is Alabama. Well, here it's saying late January to mid-February. So in Kentucky, it may be November. And why to talk to somebody like me? Here's an example of what I worked up for a landowner in Ohio to try to go ahead and give them a whole rundown. Here I gave them a rundown on basically if they wanted to lease it outright as a standard lease, and I also advise them on how to, if they wanted to do a smaller lease, to set it up. Now, perks are going to drive this a lot. So right here, this individual also wanted to set up stands. So if you do an alternative to a regular lease, you have to understand that sometimes you can throw in perks that help keep that value up. Here, this individual is going to put stands up. So I went ahead and recommended some stand locations on their website. So I understand I come across it may be family land, maybe caretaker you're letting hunt, maybe you don't like the fact that maybe people can come and go so much, you don't like a real heavy-handed written agreement. There's still all kinds of things that you can do to generate money on your land. Again, just a quick review, parcelizing it is the quickest thing that I think you can do. Set some aside for the people you want to hunt for free. So this is Stephen Ruckman. Again, feel free to contact me directly on the cell phone or on the email. I look forward to advising you, especially if you have a property that you're either looking on doing an outright lease on or you're thinking about one of these lease alternative ideas.